So I can't even believe that I'm in San Antonio right now. Check out this place. I've never heard of it before. I came out for a conference. And this place, look at these chandeliers. Oh my gosh. It's insane. I can't believe this. So I'm here actually at the St. Anthony Hotel. I'm supposed to be at a conference, and I actually got here a day early. The St. Anthony Hotel is right here in San Antonio. I actually came to day zero, and my ticket wasn't valid for day zero, so I got here a little late, so I wasn't able to finagle my way in. But I actually was able to turn that whole process into lemonade, for lack of better terms, because I thought I didn't have today to get my work done, and I ended up scheduling a bunch of things for next week and pushing some things to next week because I knew I was going to be in this conference. And actually, by getting out here and having this whole day free where I had nothing on my schedule, nothing I had to get done, nothing on my to-do list, I have just been working my butt off. See, like I could actually show you, like I don't even really have a butt anymore, because I have all this opportunity. And what actually brought this realization for me is how all the time there's always more to do, right? We have these to-do lists that are just seemingly endless. They're insane. They seem like they're never gonna end, and there's always more to add on to it, more that we wanna do. And discerning actually between the things that are gonna be really impactful for us and the things that we have to do, and what we perceive as important and what we perceive as maybe not so important. It seems like almost everything's important. So, but if we can't discern what's important or not, what ends up happening is we try to do all of it. And today what happened for me was I had nothing, I had zero. I really told everybody I'm supposed to be in this conference from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And now this whole day just opened up. So I was able to just sit down, and I didn't have any obligations to anyone. And I could have went and walked around the city, and if that felt good, that's what I would have done. But this place is so incredibly beautiful. For those of you just joining, I'll turn this so you can see a little bit of how awesome this place is. And I made this my office today. I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna leave. I paid for parking already. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna hook up to their internet and work. And actually what happened was I got so much done for Evolved Life. Evolved Life, for those of you that don't know, is an event that we're doing here in San Antonio, September 9th. I'm really, really excited about it. We're doing it at Geekdom. So I got to create the flyers, order my flyers, create a whole series of Facebook ads, about 20 different images, post the event on Meetup, invite a few people on Facebook for that event. And I didn't think I was gonna be able to do any of this stuff today. On top of that, I have somebody picking up my Camaro who's gonna clean it up and help me sell it. Got to actually work with one of my employees at the Raceway a little bit and help him set some really clearly defined goals for what he's trying to accomplish, so that he can actually figure out what actions he needs to take all day. Because without me being there every day, what's ultimately ends up happening is there's nobody managing, right? So if nobody's managing you and you don't know what your goals are, it's really difficult to figure out what actions to take. So I got to have a great conversation with him this morning on how to lay all that stuff out and really create a strategy that's going to work for him and that's going to be self-motivating. So I am I'm really, really excited, and I'm really excited about this Evolved Life event. And just taking these actions really make a huge difference in everything. It makes me feel so much better to get these accomplishments actually happening. And even the smallest ones of the win are the ones that will build you up. So I don't know what you guys are doing today. Tell me what you guys are up to today. What's going on with you? And I'll kind of scroll through these comments here. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for joining. Definitely see you at Redemption. That actually is what we were working on with the Raceway, getting all the ads up for that, and getting all the pricing right on the website, and the ability for people to buy online. So that was really cool to be able to get that done this morning with one of my employees over there, and that's going to be a huge event. Really, really excited about it. What's up, Dee Dee? Get a massage. You know what? I get massages weekly anyway. I have a guy that comes and delivers, and anybody else is just not nearly as good as him. He's a deep tissue guy, and so I'm gonna hold off on that. Maybe I'll get a facial though, because I definitely need one of those. So this place is so incredibly beautiful. So what are you guys doing today that what are you taking action on that's inspiring you to become more? And maybe ask yourself that, or tell me here if you have something right now. But think about what it is that inspires you. What are you going to do today that's going to make you bigger and brighter than you were yesterday? You know, I share a lot that I have this belief around going to the gym and working out. So before I was, especially with all these motocross industries that I've had and stuff, I really would get so completely beside myself because I felt like I was getting old. I really started feeling like I was getting old, and I was having trouble like getting out of bed. I was sore, my back was sore. Getting out of the car, my back was sore, and I was like, what is going on here? I don't want to feel this way. And I realized that changing my belief from being that I'm old and I've got all these motocross injuries, which I'm getting older, it's true, in numbers, and I do have lots of remnant injuries and little cricks and cracks here and there. But by changing my belief from that every day those things are going to get worse to changing my belief that what I do today actually is going to allow me to feel actually better or worse tomorrow. So I know if I hydrate enough, that's a huge thing for me. If I have pain, I got to take some time and maybe ice my knees, one of the wrists, the back, or maybe a combination of those things. There's all these little actions I know that I can do in my life to make it better, right? To make my health better. And it's a really clearly defined thing. Like I go to the chiropractor, I go to the massage, I go to the gym, I eat right, I hydrate well. If I do those things, then I know tomorrow I'm gonna feel great. If I smoke cigarettes, if I drink alcohol, if I don't get enough sleep, if I don't do those other things, don't train, I'm gonna feel worse tomorrow. This is the same thing that happens in every single aspect of our lives. So one of the things that I try to do is find little actions that I can take on a daily basis to help improve every category of my life. So I just looked out for my health. Now for my relationship, this morning I got up and I got this little book where I write little love notes to my wife, and I wrote her a little note in there. And she doesn't read it every day. Actually, last night was the first time she read it since I gave it to her about 3 weeks ago. And she didn't even realize that how much I wrote. And she actually read through all the notes, and she's like, you know, I've really had a tough day and I really needed this. And she was like on the verge of tears. But actually the act of me just writing that note in any one time frame gets me thinking about all the reasons why I love my wife, and it actually makes it so we have a more loving relationship. It makes it more easy and more exciting. And the same thing goes if it's with business or your career. What are you going to do today? What am I going to do today? And that's why I took these steps this morning. I really wanted to share it with you, because you can take any action you want to take to improve your quality of life. It's totally, completely up to you. And it's really exciting that you're here watching this, because this is like that pivotal moment for you, right? This could change the course of your day. This could change the course of your life. If you just take on whatever goal, whatever desire you have, whatever you want more of your life, and just say, you know what, I'm going to take one action right now and make that happen. And you might not get all the way there, but you're going to just move a little bit closer to the direction of the finish line for that, right? And if you don't have this rush to get to the finish line, guess what happens? You can enjoy the entire ride. So here, I thought I was going to be at this conference and networking, meeting all these people, and instead, that whole outcome went out the window. But I'm surrounded by this beauty and opulence, and I see that a lot of new people join. So stay on, because I'm going to walk around a little bit and show you this place. So it's it's really, really cool. So I just want to look at the comments here, make sure I get back to everybody. What's up, JR? Thanks for joining in. Ian, that's probably actually Roll here. Good thing you're making that calendar. I'm so glad to hear it. That's a huge action. Roll is working on the calendar for Cycle Ranch, and by putting that calendar together and putting it into events and bringing it out is is actually putting a big amount of energy out into the universe and letting everybody know what's going on at Cycle Wrench, which is going to bring more people to Cycle Wrench and make that business more successful. So, you know, even making a calendar on Facebook and getting that information out there, it may only take an hour to do, but it is super, super impactful. So thank you for doing that, Roll. That's really, really awesome. And so Aaron, day job, and then editing some no prep videos. So Aaron, what are you doing? What do you get paid for your no prep videos? Like, how does that work? Are you is that the business you want to go into? Would you do that full time? Is there something else you want to do full time? How's that all work for you? Ben, Google AdWords. Oh my gosh, good for you. That's so funny that you're working on that stuff, considering considering where you were 2 years ago, and now you have to do Google AdWords. That is so awesome to see that you've come that far and learning that stuff. You might want to check out like Upwork. It's an outsourcing site. You might be able to get somebody that can manage your Google AdWords and do a far superior job than you or I or anybody ever could for like $15 an hour, and actually be able to do the ROI and set up all that stuff. So you don't have to learn that skill set, and you can actually focus on making foot pegs or designing new products that you have. Those of you guys that ride that are on here, check out Ben's page, BDP Racing. Ben, if you want, tag that page in here, and maybe some people will kind of head over there. Oh, Gabby, you inspired me too. So, Dina's on, look at that. Dina, I had a great conversation with Josh today, and really, I kind of see what we got to do and how we can work together to make it really, really successful. So we'll talk about that later. DD, spot on. Totally, completely up to you, whoever you are, to make your own reality, and you make your life. And that's what this whole Evolve Life thing is, that we're working on, is teaching people that at the end of the day, we can choose how we want to evolve, who we want to become, how we want to become whoever we are, right? We can actually, I'm going to show you, walk around and show you this place for those of you that are on. You can actually choose how you want to live your life, and a lot of us didn't do that. Look at these chandeliers, this is ridiculous, these archways. Like, this is San Antonio. I've been here for 5 years. I didn't even know this place. They have these grandfather clouds, this beautiful artwork on the walls. It's totally, totally up to you how you want to live your life. And sometimes it doesn't always feel that way. I know. I've been there. I've been a victim of circumstance too. And all you got to do is take that one small action. Just take the one small action, and you will actually start to move closer. And that, just take one action after another. You always start from where you are, and you can do anything you want to do. Gabby, look at that. I'm gonna get back to work now. So just think about it for today. Do it. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for me. Think about, or do it for somebody you love. Think about some action that you can take today that is gonna move you closer towards what your goals and your dreams and desires are. Just one little action. What can you do today? Maybe you can make it something that you can do on a daily basis. Figure out whatever it is. It could be 5 minutes, it could be an hour, it could be 20 minutes, however much time you're willing to dedicate for it. But just start working towards it, because that's how you get what you want. And I have like such a blissful life, and I know so many people out there don't have as blissful, and some people even more so. Like, it's always like going for more of that. So wherever you are, I hope that this gets you a little even more inspired. If you're already really inspired, or if you're down and out, just try something. Just try something new, and I promise you, on the other side of that, life is ridiculously amazing. We've all been on every side of it. So, and I hope that you guys join us September 6th. September 9th. We're doing Evolve Life right here in San Antonio, Geekdom. It's gonna be about between 2 and 3 hour event. I got 4 great speakers all teed up, including myself. So you know where this one's at. And then we're gonna be launching some group online programs where we can actually take you through the steps that we use to create success. So I have a 7-step process that I use, that I apply to everything that I do. And when I apply it, it works really, really well. And my life is really simple and easy and amazing and exciting. And when I don't, then it's less than that. So Glenda, That is so sweet. That is, oh my God, you have such a big heart. Oh my gosh. Um, that is so beautiful. And you know what, when you put something out there and put up positive energy like that, Glenda, it comes back to you. So keep on with that, and yeah, and just give yourself some self-care too, to say thank you to yourself. A lot of times when we help other people, we don't take care of our own stuff. So and we don't take care of ourselves, and then we feel depleted. So just make sure when you have a big heart like that, just keep giving, but make sure that you fill up yourself first, and you're feeling good, because the better you feel, the more you're going to be able to give to those individuals, and it actually works out better for everybody at the end. So I'm really glad to hear that you're doing that. It's so sweet and thoughtful, and thank you so much for sharing. Everybody have a great day. I'm going to get back to work. I got a lot to do, but yeah, have a great day. Cheers.